What's one piece of career advice you wish someone had given you when you were first starting out?
The importance of relationships, and relationships are just as important as the actual work. And when I first started, I didn't appreciate the value that comes from relationships, and how there are different relationships that you need to nurture through your career. So you have your peers, and looking back, I did have good relationships with my peers as we moved up through the industry. And now many of them are running trading desks, they're running global businesses. So I can pick up the phone at any time, go grab a drink, get dinner, and meet up with them. And that's really critical for career success. Also, having a relationship with a sponsor within your organization, somebody who's more senior, who can help you along and help when an opportunity opens up, put you forward for that opportunity. And finally, more general networks as well. I tended to not get involved in the networks earlier in my career, and that was a miss. But now I'm very involved in the Women in Securities Finance. I was one of the founding members. We started the organization in 2018. I'm one of the New York chapter chairs, and I have to say that network has been invaluable in helping me progress in my career and, again, stay connected. And really, that's where information is passed and where opportunities come from, is when you have your network. So relationships, different types of relationships, I think are really important. And I would go back in time and tell myself that.
Can you share a pivotal moment in your career journey that made a significant impact?
I actually have 3, so I'll keep them brief. But the first was when I was 22, I was working for Deutsche Bank and given the opportunity to move to London for 6 months. And that was a great opportunity. And then I decided to stay. So 6 months became 16 years. And, that I would tell anybody, if you have the opportunity to work abroad, to do it. To learn different cultures, different ways business is conducted. It's really invaluable. And so that was a game changer for me. The second pivotal point in my career would be when I changed roles. I was always on the client-facing side, working with large like sovereign wealth funds, central banks. And right after the crisis, they asked me to move over and run a trading desk, which was a big change. And, I go from starting at 8:30 in the morning to 6:30 in the morning. So that was tough. But, but again, it was about diversifying my skill set and taking the skills that I had working with those large clients over to the trading desk during a very turbulent market period. And so I was able to be on the desk and working with other financial institutions, but then bringing that knowledge back to my client base. And then the third is I moved home. I moved out. I'm still in the industry, but moved into a fintech, into EquiLend, to run data and analytics, which was a big change. So again, geography and the actual role itself. But again, all about diversifying my skill set, seeing the direction that the market is going, and realizing that it's all about technology, it's all about data. So those are the 3 big pivotal moments in my career so far.
How do you approach challenges and setbacks in your professional life, and what's your go-to strategy for overcoming them?
The word that comes to mind is resiliency. Over my 25 years in this business, I've had acquisitions, management changes, restructuring, very turbulent market periods. They shut down one of my trading desks in the height of the 2008 crisis. So what did I learn from all of that is that you have to stay positive. You have to be patient. You have to believe in yourself and ride it out. Be present, be prepared. Better things will come. So throughout my career, there were plateaus, but you keep going and think strategically. Think about, okay, what do I need to do to pivot here? What do I need to do to keep my career going in the right direction? So again, the word I would look at is resiliency. And circling back to the first answer, use your network. Talk to people and leverage the people that you know in the industry to help you through those tough times.